We are in business, so over to you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, TTM Tala, fellow Toastmaster, honorable guests. I welcome you all to a very important Quantum Leap Advanced Toastmaster meeting because it is the election day, and we will have our new leadership for the upcoming year, and without wasting any time, since we don't have any guests, I would like to welcome our CLC chair to to begin the proceedings for this election. Over to you, DTM sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I think as a president, you are going to conduct the election, and I will present the report.
Okay. Yes. So
as per the position by position, I will recommend the name, and after that, you will conduct the elections. Fellow Toastmaster, Mr. President and fellow Toastmaster, as per one man show CLC chair. So I'm going to present my report. The president candidate for Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club for the term 2024-25 is DTM Talha bin Hamid. Over to you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, DTM sir. Now I would like to ask for any nominations from the floor for the position of the president. Does anyone like to stand from the floor for the position of the president? Asking for the last time, does anyone like to stand from the floor for the position of the president? So with that, I would like to close the nominations for this position and announce that distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid is the president of Contemporary.
Mr. President,
sorry,
point of order.
Yes.
Before making the announcement, ask DTM Ajay to cast a single ballot on behalf of the membership of Contemporary Toastmaster Club in favor of DTM Talha bin Hamid. Then after the ballot, you can make the announcement. Over to you, Mr. President.
Yes, my bad. So I would like to request Mr. Secretary TTM Ajay to please cast a single vote for TTM Talha as the president.
Okay, so how do I cast it? Like
just by
virtual, tell by name, by word. Okay,
yeah, verbally.
I cast that vote.
Thank you very much, TTM Ajay, and with that, we have our president for the next year of 2024 and 2025, which is DTM Talha bin Hamid. So, do we need to take the 2-minute speech, or we can skip that?
Yes, Mr. President, it is your prerogative. You can ask for the acceptance speech from the elected president.
Yes. So, TTM Talha, you have 2 minutes to further elaborate about your plans for Quantum Leap.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. President, and thank you, Quantum Leap, for your confidence in me. And it has been a pleasure serving this club ever since its inception. And really, the way we work together, the way we are a team, it really doesn't matter who's the president, who's the VP, or who holds what position, because we are such a tightly knit group, and we are a beautiful group. And I dare say that Quantum Leap has to be one of the best gatherings of Toastmasters, regardless of its size, anywhere on the planet. The quality of people that we have here. It's a privilege to represent this club, be the face of this club, or be the chief executive, as the leadership handbook says, of this club in the oncoming year. I'll try my best to expand the membership of the club, to make it more prominent. And I believe that it will be much easier now, because for the first time in 5 years, I will not have a district leadership position. Can't wait for July 1. So, of course, this club is close to my heart. I don't need to advertise what I can do or what I have done, because we are all witnessing what we do for this club. So with all of you, I believe that Quantum Leap will reach new heights, inshallah. Only yesterday, Toastmaster Cyril Paul said to me that themed clubs seldom last more than 2 years. And here we are now, mashallah, in our 3rd year, stronger than ever. So congratulations to all of us, and over to you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, TTM Tala. Looking forward to another solid year of Quantum Leap Advanced Toastmaster Club. The next position we have is of the VP Education. So TTM Seb, do we have a nomination for that?
Mr. President, we have the nomination for VP Educations, DTM Elam Rizvi, as the Vice President Education of Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club. Over to Mr. President.
Thank you very much, TTM Seb. Now I would like to request for positions from the floor for the position of VP Education. Asking for the second time, does anyone like to run for VP Education position? And the last time, does anyone wishes to run for the position of VP Education? And with that, I would like to close the nomination and ask TTM Ajay to please cast a single vote in favor of TTM Idam as the VP Education.
Thank you, Mr. President. I cast my vote in favor of VP Education.
Thank you very much, TTM Ajay. And with that, we have our VP Education for the year 2024 and 2025. Congratulations, TTM Idam. And if you would like to make an acceptance speech for 2 minutes, that would be great.
Thank you very much, DTM Saad Shoaib, current president. Congratulations, DTM Talha. It's going to be tough with this man, because he's been trying to drag me into a VP education role for a while. And these are very big shoes, which, of course, nobody in Toastmasters fraternity can do, when DTM Talha has actually done VP education role. Yesterday, I was election chair at RTC, and it always gives you a nice brief about what positions are, because then you read again that, what is expected out of you, and to tell everybody's role. And then it is understandable that the president and the VP education go hand in hand. We really need to work together. Of course, the other roles are too, but then he usually is the president would be the one supporting to VP education. VP education supports the president. And then, of course, the support is put back into other ExCom members too. Everybody is a VP education in the club because everybody supports everyone else when they're trying to do their mentorship, their roles, their paths, when the contests are coming. So that's the beauty of the role, that everyone does their part of a VP education. So thank you so much for the trust. And I'm looking forward for this experience after a very long time taking up role of VP education. But I'm so glad that it is under the leadership of DTM Talha and the immediate past president, DTM Saad. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DTM Iram, and looking forward to you.
I have one comment what
Yes, sir.
DTM Iram said about it. DTM Iram, you are a lucky one that you are working as a VP education with DTM Talha, and that is lucky for you. And if you was a VP education with me, it is hell for you to work with me. Over to the president, please.
Yes, ask me.
Yes, we have all almost both of us have seen what it's like. So yes, it might be a blessing in disguise, TTM Iram, and looking forward to you motivating and inspiring members to proceed with their project roles and everything. And next we have the position of VP membership. TTM staff,
Mr.
would you
President,
like to please? Yes.
Mr. President, there is one nomination from the Vice President membership. He is none other than DTM GK Ajay.
Thank you very much. So, would anyone like to stand from the floor for this position of VP membership? Asking for the second time, would anyone like to stand from the floor for the position of VP membership? Asking for the third time, would anyone like to stand from the floor for the position of VP membership? With that, I would like to close the nomination for VP membership and request TTM Ajay to please cast a vote for TTM Ajay. So,
Mr. President, I cast my vote for the role of VP membership.
thank you very much, TTM Ajay, and we now have our full area council, which is the president, VP education, VP membership, and our VP membership for 2024 to 2025 is TTM GK Ajay. So would you like to give a 2-minute acceptance speech?
Yes, sure. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, club members, and thank you, ExCom members, for giving me this opportunity to serve the club and learn more. I will do my best. I won't say that I will try to do my best. This time I will do my best, and I will contribute more to the club and to the area. Thank you so much. Back to you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, TTM Ajay, and we know your experience and skills will help us go go places. So looking forward to that. Next role we have is the role of the VP public relation. So DTM sir.
We do have a nomination for the Vice President Public Relations, Toastmaster Zara Ibrahim, and she's not here. Can we proceed in absentia? Or you can get the consent from her?
Yes, I've taken the consent that she is on the way, and as Zoom is not working, so we can move on with this position. We
So
can
you have to, yes,
continue this
yes,
position.
please.
Yes. So the a nominee for VPPR is Toastmasters Zara Ibrahim. So does anyone like to stand from the floor for this position of VP public relations? Asking for the second time, does anyone like to stand from the floor for the position of VP public relations? Asking for the last time, does anyone like to stand from the floor for the position of VP public relations? And with that, I would like to close the nomination for VP public relation and request TTM Ajay to please cast a vote for Toastmasters Zara Ibrahim.
Mr. President, I cast my vote for Zara Ibrahim for the role of VP/PR.
Thank you very much, TTM Ajay. And with that, we have our VPPR for the year 2024 to 2025, which is Toastmasters Zara Ibrahim. And since she is not with us, we can move on to the next role, which is the role of the secretary. So TTM sir.
We have a nomination for the position of Secretary Toastmaster Khurram Saeed. Again, is absentia. Is anyone get the confirmation from him?
I think we can move to the next role, and in the meantime, I can drop him a message for his consent of this position.
For the next position in line is the treasurer of the club. And for this, Toastmaster Imran Rana consented to be the treasurer, the money man for Quantum Leap Toastmaster Club. After a long time, we see a different treasurer other than the Toastmaster Talha bin Hamid.
Yes, so
I think it's a time to get the acceptance speech from Toastmaster Zara.
yes, so we have our newly elected VPPR Toastmasters Zara Ibrahim with us. So Toastmaster Zara, would you like to unmute and give a short, brief acceptance speech for the position of VPPR?
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Hope you all are well. I don't know if I had to give a speech. I'm so sorry, but it's like it should be how long? I just
Just
have.
as uh, 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 as long as you like, just tell us about your plans for the VPPR role and what you plan to do in that role.
I think I need to sit down and think about it.
Okay,
I'm so
we will
so.
we will come back.
Okay, I just need to. Just can you give me some time?
Yes,
All right, thank you.
we will come back to you. And in the meantime, we have the nomination for the for the position of treasurer, and that is Toastmaster Imran Rana, and I can I can confirm I have a written consent from him that that is okay with turning for the position of uh, of the of the treasurer. So we can count Toastmaster Imran. Oh, does anyone like to stand from the floor for the position of treasurer? Asking for the second time, does anyone like to stand from the floor for the position of treasurer? Asking for the last time, does anyone like to stand from the floor for the position of treasurer? With that, I would like to close the nomination and request DTM Ajay to please cast a single vote for Toastmaster Imran Rana.
Mr. President, I cast my vote for Toastmaster Imran Rana.
Thank you very much, DTM Ajay. And with that, we have our treasurer for the year 2024 and 2025, who is Toastmaster Imran Rana. So the next position we have is the role of Sergeant at Arms and DTM Sir.
Mr. President, for the Sergeant at Arms positions, we have a nominee, Toastmaster Shahrukh Shah Nawaz.
Thank you very much, DTM Sir. And for this particular position, upon trying, I've not been able to get in touch with DTM Shahrukh. So can we move on with this role?
I think what we can do, again, it's just a suggestion. I think DTM staff will be able to give an opinion. For these two positions for which we do not have consent, we can declare them elected subject to consent, and the consent can be sought by reaching out. If the consent comes, fine. Otherwise, we can just fill them just like any casual vacancy in the usual manner. That's my suggestion.
I think we can't do the election. We can keep this position vacant until they are present and giving the consent. And the election can be conducted at any time by by the regular meetings.
Okay.
Yes, that makes sense. And if the consent comes, we can have the election next week during our regular meeting for for these two and these two pos positions. So if that's fine with TTM self.
Thank you very much from my side. All the nominee I have presented to the president for the election, and now over to the president of the club, Toastmasters, Saad Shoaib. But remaining one part I remember, if I'm not wrong, Zara is already making her speech ready, and ask her to present her speech.
Yes, so Toastmasters Sarah TTM self won't adjourn the the election without you giving a acceptance speech. So do you have your speech ready? You're on mute.
So I think, yeah, I have jotted down few points. Yeah, so do I have to open my camera?
No,
Yeah,
no, as you
yeah.
like.
So I can promote the club by my online or offline presence. Like when I am on the, I can engage the other people by joining the club, like by other clubs meetings, and to be basically by offline presence, like I can make flyers, posters for and other promotional materials to attract the new members. And moreover, I can also do like member recognition. I don't know if I should supposed to do it, but I think it's the domain of the BPPR as well to to highlight member achievements, if I'm not wrong, like to such as awards, or if there are any milestones, uh, so if that could be highlighted. And apart from that, I have wrote down something else as well. Yeah, so it's basically the feedback and evaluation. Like if I can provide certain feedback, like regularly seek feedback from club members and the community for the, I think, effectiveness of the communication efforts. And moreover, I can stay updated regarding the new guidelines and the resources related to public relations to ensure compliance and even the maximize the opportunities. So by these postulates, I can maintain uh, I can maintain a healthier uh, you know performance, I would say. And I would try my best to fulfill my responsibilities and duties as per the guidelines of Toastmasters. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters Sarah Ibrahim, and looking forward to a to a PR filled filled year for Contemplative Advanced Toastmaster Club. So we have our nominees and the and the XCOM for the year 2024 2025. And finally, TTM Tala, do we have anything else on the agenda, or we can adjourn the meeting?
Yes, just one reminder to all the members present that we'll have our last meeting of the year on the 29th, inshallah. And there's also something else on the table regarding maybe changing the day and time. But again, that's subject first to EC approval and then to the members' approval. Uh, so I'll take this opportunity to first of all thank everyone for their association with the club throughout the year. It has been a glorious year because the quality of meeting that we've had, the content that we've generated is second to none. Our keynotes, our evaluations, they are both top of the line. And ultimately, I used to say that, you know, these days, many of us are concerned, and it's a worldwide problem. And I think DTM Ajay will be able to also second me on that. The meeting attendance, renewals, everything is a problem. And that problem is much worse in some parts versus the others. It's not just District 122, it's districts all over the world, especially in the Western Hemisphere. So meeting attendance, role taking is a pervasive problem. What I would say is that, with Quantum Leap, in my year as VP, in my 2 years as VP Education, I've never had that difficulty of people enlisting for roles and then not turning up. I've been blessed, and the club has been blessed because once someone takes up a role, they always follow through in Quantum Leap. And that is why I say to everyone, including DTMA, that the role is much easier than it looks. In any other club, it would have been much more difficult, but not with Quantum Leap. Secondly, when I was the district director and DTM mayor was the PQD, and we used to hold events, trainings, online trainings, and everything, he used to always obsess over that, how many people we have in attendance. Like, we have 30, 35, 40, not enough, we need to have more. And I always said one thing to him that, you need to worry about attendance till the start of the meeting. When the meeting starts, your sole focus should be those who turned up. And I think this is the philosophy we should operate with. Yes, we should try for more and more attendees. That's a given. And not only the VP membership, not only the VP EPR, but each and every one of us will have to contribute towards that. But that said, once the meeting starts, we should be focused on the members. And that's pretty much it. And that has been the Quantum Leap way. So my sincere gratitude to everyone, including DTM staff, including DTM Ajay, Toastmasters Behra, DTM Sal, and even those who are not here in this meeting, but have contributed, have represented the Quantum Leap. It has been absolutely phenomenal year. So yeah, just a heads up, next meeting coming up. And DTM Sal, if you had a keynote speaker, fine.
Yes.
Otherwise, we have a backup keynote as well. So yes, inshallah, there will be a keynote and possibly an election for the two remaining positions. And over to you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, TM Tala, for your words and we have our treasurer who has just joined the meeting, Toastmaster Imran Rana. So Toastmaster Imran, would you like to give a brief 2 minutes acceptance speech to be the treasurer of Quantum Leap Advanced Toastmaster Club?
Is it really important to deliver a speech?
We are actually
Yes.
is sparing no one. So yes.
Okay. It's not difficult to turn on my video. Let me try. Just a minute. Okay. So thank you so much for the Toastmasters and guests. It will be a great opportunity for me to serve for the Quantum Leap Toastmasters Club. As a treasurer, it would be a new job for me. So it will be an add-on experience of learning about about the responsibilities of treasurer. So I'll make sure that every member will submit. I'll try to submit the renewals of every member or new members on time, and I'll try my best to keep record of all the cash transactions, which is mostly a few, because we just only have to pay for the Zoom meeting and the renewals. So I'll try to make sure to record every track of the transaction and update the XCOM meeting about the account position of of the of the club's fund. So thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Imran Rana, and looking forward to taking advantage of your long and illustrious experience of being a being a Toastmaster and not yet being a being a DTM. So so hopefully that will be ticked off as well. So with that, with with all the positions out of the way and and having our new XCOM, I would like to adjourn the meeting officially and looking forward to meeting you all next week.
Who is
Either
the sergeant? Who is the sergeant at arms?
DTM Shahrukh Shanawaz has been nominated,
Okay,
and we just need his consent. Yeah.
so we will either meet on the 29th or the 30th of June, pending the XCOM's approval, and that will be announced on our WhatsApp group, and we have a very different and interesting keynote speech lined up as well. So we will hear more about that. But till then, Allah Hafiz and bye for now.